Imagine completely transforming the recruitment experience with AI. Talent Recruit is an AI powered platform known for its highly configurable and scalable end to end recruitment capabilities. Welcome to another exciting episode of Follow Startups. I'm Ankita Bhava, your host. Today we have with us Mr. Alok Nidhi, co founder and CEO at Talent Recruit. With over 22 years of professional experience spanning finance, legal sectors, and now technology, Alok has dedicated his career to founding and guiding startup ventures across diverse industries. At Talent Recruit, he's leading the charge to empower talent acquisition teams with cutting edge AI. Let's welcome him for a very insightful chat on how they are completely changing the game for the HR industry. Hi, Alok. Welcome to Follow Startup.
Yeah, thank you very much for this detailed introduction. I really appreciate reaching out to me, and thank you very much for the same. And looking forward to this episode. Yeah.
It's a pleasure to have you here, Alok. So, could you quickly take a moment to share a bit about your professional background and the journey that brought you to build Talent Recruit? I'm sure our audience would love that.
I think there's a different kind of journey, and I'll say everything brings or comes up with the destiny. So I basically I'm a company secretary and master's in law. I started my career with Hero Group company called Munjal Auto, and fortunately I got opportunity to work with the then chairman of Hero Honda Group, Dr. Brajmulal Munjal. And
Oh,
today, if you see me as an entrepreneur, a lot of credit goes to him because I've seen him working, and I thought, if I can be 0.1% of what he has been able to achieve, and that's where I moved to entrepreneurship journey in 2005. In Munjal, actually, I got opportunity to work on various functions, including legal, secretarial, finance. I was leading the innovation team there, built some machines, strategy, joint venture, and also the business development. And that's where I moved to Bangalore in 2005. I co-founded a company into smart metering devices called Matrix Energy. I built very scalable, innovative platform based on power line carrier communication, GSM, GPRS, and added with the RFZB mesh network technology. But that industry was going slow, and sometimes you do not get the first movers advantage because the industry is not ready. So that's where in 2014, Shalini, who is the co-founder of Talent Recruit, she was running an executive search or recruitment organization where she scaled that company to 50, 60 people, and she was facing tremendous challenge in one, in delivery of her customers, hiring process automation, improvement of productivity was a question mark for the recruiters, and she wanted to create a visibility and better delivery process for hiring. And I, being part of the startup, was also struggling to hire. Then I thought, why not to look at this opportunity and we create something great for this industry, which is needed at that point of time. In 2014, I'm talking. And in 2015, we launched our platform for initially for recruitment and executive search or staffing organization. And then we scaled it to make it for enterprise. And we made a completely highly configurable in 6 European languages, GDPR compliant for enterprise corporates, which have been using our platform from 20 plus countries. So we have customers operating from different continents, different countries. And so far on our platform, 25 million candidates with 1 million job positions have been processed. So this is a brief introduction about me and my journey.
that's amazing, Alok. So, could you quickly walk us through your core offerings and what makes Talent Recruit the one stop solution for all the hiring hassles today?
So when you look at our experience of delivering solution in last 10 years, we knew that hiring is a big challenge. If you see any country, whether developed or underdeveloped nation or developing nation, the talent is scarce, and it's very difficult to find the right talent. At the same time, if you see different studies, be it KPMG, PwC, or Sapien Insight Group study last year, world over in different part of the world, the people within HR or TA community have been finding difficult to hire talent, and that has been their biggest problem statement, which is recorded by more than 71% people across regions of the world. And if you look at India per se, we have seen the evolution of the industry in terms of how HR has got a prominent place now. And we have seen the HR functions was always a support function. And with the advent of technology company and how we have been able to see the growth as an economy, we are seeing the HR is on the board of the company and the very core member of the management team. And that's where the people are really looking to solve the actual problem of pain areas that is involving in the hiring process, because hiring is not dependent on only one team, that's HR team, because hiring involves multiple stakeholders, business team, or different functions. People are involved. There are employees who have to refer or who have to apply for internal mobility, and it's a complete ecosystem. So when you look at the
Yeah.
problem statements for many, and there was a KPMG study where CIOs from 84 countries are saying that their inability to hire the talent at right time has been their biggest business threat. And when you look at the problem statement end to end and our experience of creating the solutioning in past 10 years, so last 3 years we are on a transformative journey route. We have recreated our platform in deep technology, deep learning, and we are able to see the problem statement, different kind of companies in different part of the world, small to large, are facing. So we made a platform that can be configured and created as a bespoke solution for any organization to create an automated process, bringing all stakeholders to the hiring process in a more automated and personalized manner. And we added the AI capability in a substantive manner. Erica, which is our AI powered or Gen AI powered robotic recruiter, is today able to create tremendous value, not in terms of automation, but also in terms of engagement of the candidates. Just to give you a brief, we are in an era where we see millennials or Gen Z,
Yeah.
and they have different aspirations, right? And when you see these community or these people, they want to work in a different manner, right? So, for example, today, if you look at the gig economy is exploding. By 2030, gig economy would be $1.87 trillion. And if you see India's workforce by 2030 will contain 10% of total workforce from uh, from this gig workforce
Hmm.
contribution. And when we're talking about how the organizations are seeing an opportunity post-COVID situation to create the right mix of their workforce from amongst contract or perm or gig workforce. And that's where the changing work environment, how the people talk working from home to office, hybrid system, our platform echo that process. How it empowers different kind of workforce, the kind of experience. At the same time, this is the only platform in the world which is 100% mobile first approach. It gives you complete capability of working from your mobile. And that's where working from anywhere or working from any device, that's the key motto. And of course, Erica today is able to deliver. It means if you are hiring 100 people, 52% are those candidates who are sourced and engaged by Erica. And of total engagement from amongst the recruiting team, 85% of engagement is done by Erica. Erica not only helping you to automatically finding the best match and rated talent, but at the same time engaging with them in a personalized manner through email and WhatsApp, and also helping you to create job description, email content, or interview questionnaire as well. So that's how the things have been moving.
That's amazing. I had multiple questions about Erica, but you were quite comprehensive about, explaining everything. So you mentioned that you are the first company to offer a mobile application with complete feature parity. So tell me, how has this mobile first approach been received by your clients?
Absolutely, because today, just let me give you an example.
Hmm.
You are, just traveling in a metro, right? Suddenly a candidate comes to you, say, hey, thank you very much. It was a good conversation. And you message me about you want to process forward. I'm happy to take up the offer. Now you need to go back tomorrow, next day, you have to create an offer. It's a time lag. A lot of time you lose that candidate because there's a time lag in your process. Just imagine if you're in a metro within 3 seconds, you are able to create an offer. An offer goes for automated approval. And after approval, it goes automatic release to your candidate. And candidate gets an awesome experience, seeing that particular offer. Similarly, on the go, wherever you are, today people are doing mobile, whether it's a personal WhatsApp or Facebook or LinkedIn, or any work, because WhatsApp is more work today rather than
Yeah.
personalized use. And when you are used to working your 70% time on mobile, then you are so swift, this generation, that they are more open to work on mobile rather than on laptop or desktop. And that's where we believe that if we have to look at the future and look at this generation, they will love to see that every functionality they are able to do with their desktop application, they should be able to do on their mobile. And that's where we have been seeing a tremendous value for our users. They really love this mobile application, and they have been using tremendously, especially the leaders as well, because leaders are always traveling, right?
Yeah.
They are not sitting in the office. They want to have a quick view. A team lead want to have a quick view, quick allocation. This is all can be done using mobile application.
Hmm. So I understand Talent Recruit offers solutions for organizations of all types, all types, industries, and sizes. But could you still provide me a detailed picture of your target audience and explain how they are segmented based on your various offerings?
So when you look at uh, Talent Recruit, we have built this platform for the world, you
Hmm.
know, and that's the reason we are perhaps very few platform in our industry which are multilingual, and we provide a unique configurability for data privacy regulations, because now data is everything, and we believe, and we have seen even in Europe, different countries are using different kind of configuration process for seeking consent and right to be forgotten or right to revoke process in a very different manner. And we are perhaps the only platform in the world in any business industry or application which provides unique country-specific data privacy policy and the usage process. And that brings a lot of trust with the candidate. Candidate gets the control in terms of his or her data. They can use the right to revoke, right to be forgotten. And at the same time, you need not to worry as a company or the user how your compliance process is working. It is completely automated. That is one of the very, very important part. So now our platform serves to enterprise, different part of the world. We have seen customers using, one of the customer using in 10 countries, 12 countries, 15 countries, our platform, and different languages. And secondly, we also offer our platform for mass hiring by recruitment, staffing, or RPO companies. So that solutioning for enabling them to automate their perm hiring, contract hiring, and RPO process in a more swift manner, automated manner, and bring them the capability of AI. I just give you an example. We just introduced our Erica with one of the customers who has 142 recruiters. Within 3 weeks of introduction, Erica has auto sourced 18,000 candidates and made
Wow.
interested more than 1,000 candidates, made interested. So Erica is working equivalent to your 52% of recruiting workforce in the organization. That's the capability we are bringing in. And of course, uh, as a company which has aspired to become the global leader, and our entire emphasis, efforts have been in the direction to create that value proposition for our customers, our users across the world. Today, India's SaaS company for the global market is making a big impact when we are replacing in US and Europe top 1 to 3 platforms. And we feel pride in bringing that value, not as a not as a as a solution provider or as an organization, but we are so proud that Indian company is able to make that inroad in displacing the top platform of the world. And you will be happy to know that Everest Group, which is one of the leading research house, in last year in their peak assessment metrics for candidate relationship management or recruiting CRM, they evaluated 46 global platforms that has capability of beyond ATS, and they featured top 16 platform, and we
Hmm.
were at the top of the aspirant category, only entrant from a pack in our business category, only bootstrapped company alongside with those who have average raised $225 million, which were there in that particular peak assessment matrix. So we are feeling proud to to bring what we have so far brought to our users and customers across the world.
Definitely, and congratulations.
Thank you.
So, Alok, would you like to share the names of some of your existing customer base, any clients that we know of?
Absolutely. So we have been working with customers like Royal Enfield, Mother Dairy, Mitsubishi, McDonald, Zepto now. We are implementing Yes Bank, Niva Bupa, Grant Thornton, Apexon. You can say some of the example, Aries Technologies. So different industry and within a staffing and recruiting industry, we have Quest, we have Calio CG, AMS, Experis IT, Manpower, Spectrum, and also some of the newly listed companies like Nandan Petrochem, ITDC. So these are the some of the large companies who are using our platform in different part of the world.
That's amazing, and I love how you remember all these names, and the list goes on, of course. So, Alok, would you like to share any significant business metrics or business numbers that you are particularly proud
Yeah.
of?
So I can tell you a couple of initial few years we've grown at a very substantial rate. Probably we were amongst 180 SaaS company noted by NASSCOM which have reached the milestone of $1 million of ARR in way back 4 years back, and we were amongst 180 companies, and probably only two or three companies who have bootstrapped and able to reach to that that level. Second part is how we are able to create that value proposition. So far on our platform, 25 million candidates and 1 million job positions have been processed. And today our AI model is learning from those top line number of candidates and jobs. What we are aspiring to see in next 5 years, we are looking to grow 100x from the current level. And probably we are the very first few companies in our industry who have shown how a SaaS business can be run profitable. So that's also through internal accrual and with your resilience and grit, you can continue to invest and you can make the difference. So I think we are so proud being part of this industry. We are so proud to bring something which is unique by any startup in the industry. And we have been nominated twice as the best enterprise platform by National Startup Award within the top three categories. We won recently uh, NESCOM and Voice, Vodafone Shared Services platform, who came up to see the best gig workforce platform. And out of 130 company who participated in a time spread of 6 months, and then the final top three shortlist, we won amongst 130 companies that particular best gig workforce platform. Similarly, from NESCOM, we won the best onboarding platform. SIDBI Economic Times, we won the best technology platform in enterprise category and we got the award from Honorable Finance Minister and MSME Minister, and we had the direct telecast on ET Now. We won the India Plus 91 CBIT Innovation Challenge Award. We represented India in Hanover, Germany, and Dubai. We won NHRD Startup of the Year award, and in numerous other acknowledgement in the industry from India and abroad. And we are proud of seeing what so far we have seen the acknowledgement of our work, and that keeps us motivated to bring better value to our users and customers across the world.
Coming to your revenue model, I'd like to understand a little bit of that. So, could you break down the various revenue streams for Talent Recruit, and how do different pricing plans and features contribute to your overall revenue?
We generally offer, platform software as a service. It is a model, SaaS, and
Hmm.
we have three plans. One is the growth plan, which any small company can start and use our platform right from the moment go. Second is a scale plan if you are a mid-sized company, and the third is a enterprise plan. So these are the three plans. Each plan has its own deliverable, and of course the pricing depend what you choose within the those three plans. So that's where we structure our costing.
Okay,
And
okay.
of course, additionally, we charge for implementation and some of the integration costs if that is involved in the entire process. But
Hmm.
yes, our 97% revenues from the SaaS subscription model.
Got it, got it. So now coming to your team, tell us something about Shalini, your co-founder. What's her background?
I think I generally tell the disclaimer. Shalini is not the co-founder only with this or partner in this particular, you know, I'll say business or business venture, but she's also partner in the life as well. So she has
Oh,
the similar education background that I have. She was heading ABN AMRO Bank corporate banking operations before that in HSBC, and where she wanted to become an entrepreneur as well. 2006, she started a company on her own, and that's where she wanted to bring automation into the hiring space. Actually, I joined her idea, and then we together started that process. So today, what we are seeing, this organization could have not been there if she would not have been there. So we have gone through tough time together, as a bootstrap company, as a company in the initial phase of, time when SaaS word was not originated, and we started as a business, and we were the first in our family to start the business, per se. And of course, with limited resources, but so glad that we were able to pull off together. And of course, we have outstanding team. 3 years back, we got Himadri Majumdar, who is our co-founder and CTO now, and we built amazing technology team. They are geeks. They just do not take rest until they achieve what they want to bring for our users and customer. And we have an outstanding team. We are team close to 100 people who have been making difference in every function we work.
so with you and Shalini, what's the total team strength at Talent Recruit now?
I say close to 100 people we are there.
Close to 100 people. And are you looking to hire any more?
Absolutely. Last 1 week, we have seen various level of people are joining us, in especially marketing. We got onboarded President Global Business in Singapore, Mr. Jason Lopez, who is going to join next week. And of course, we are bringing more uh, talent in different part of the world who are going to join our forces to help us grow exponentially in different part of the world.
So just out of curiosity, what are few qualities that you look for when you are hiring for Talent Recruit?
See, I tell you, you know, startup culture is different, right?
Hmm.
You need to be tremendously passionate.
Yeah.
You need to see skills are okay, that you can learn. The passion and the hunger are the two major ingredient which I see in the people before I take a call whether they can do it or not. So I think these are the two very, very important, things which I see in someone before I take a call on hiring.
So now with this wonderful growth trajectory, where would you position Talent Recruit in terms of its current stage of development and market presence?
As I mentioned that we are emerging leader from emanating from India to global market. We are looking to see ourselves in 3 years, the market leader in
Hmm.
various geographies that include APAC region, MENA region, Europe, and a significant player in US market. We are here to provide the value to our users and our customers across the world through constant innovation and bringing outstanding value through our offerings. And when you are able to solve problem end to end and keep bringing that value, it is automated process of coming over to the top in the industry. So of course that is a natural process, but of course our objective is to keep adding value through our innovations and make our customers and user, give them that kind of power in their hand of automation, intelligence, and AI to help them hire right, faster, and at reduced cost.
And have you had any investors along this journey so far?
So, of course, the biggest investor is Charlie, who is, of course, women entrepreneur led. But yes, in last 1 year, my parents, my brother, and some of my very close friends who wanted to be part of this journey have small investment have been made by them, and I'm so proud of them and working hard to make sure that their investment flourishes in few years.
So may I ask how
And
much money have you managed to raise so far?
it's just very, very little. It's just a nominal one, so not significant enough. But of course, with the kind of growth trajectory we are, I personally believe that we are at the inflection point of very high growth trajectory. And in next 5 years, we are going to grow at a CAGR of more than 125%.
Interesting. Okay, okay. So what's the immediate next step? What's the next priority for Talent Recruit?
So of course, we follow a lot of priorities, but yes, I'm passionate to build product. That's my
Hmm.
baby, and I contribute a lot of my time on product. At the same time, meeting a lot of people to understand their problem and align my product to their problem statement. But yes, Number one is continue to add the value of and power of AI into the hiring process and the automation. That is our continuing process. And second, to continue to build a team of leaders and various structure so that our scale from now, should become much more faster, and we should be able to manage that large scale in a more effective and structured manner.
Lovely. So, Alok, we are totally gearing up to promote this video and your success story to large enterprises, investors, tech giants, and a broader ecosystem. So, is there anything specific that you would like to mention that could help you find any external help that you are looking for? Anything. This
So,
is your call for
I
support.
tell you, thank you for that, and I tell you how I started. I was 16 years of age when I was investing heavily, of course, my parents' money. I lost a lot of money. I moved up that money on paper, but lost during Harshad Mehta scandal time, 91. And of course, second time is KP Ketan Parekh time, 97.
Hmm.
And 2000 onwards, when I started working, so then I invested my own money. I made a lot of money, and I was working like a mutual fund at some point of time, running portfolio of my managing director, their family, Munjals, and some of my friends and family members. And uh, and then of course when I became entrepreneur, then of course no time. Then I was investing on myself. You know, so it's always good investment when you have a clarity and your own effort going to move up your investment. But when you struggle sometime when we came too early in that investment, when I made in Matrix Energy, and unfortunately we have to close down that particular organization because the things were going slow. Now things are working fine as smart city concept, smart metering devices solution are gaining more momentum. What is important is many times as an investor, they go with their statistics 1, 2, 3. Sometimes they miss up the passion, hunger, and the resilience and grit, and how you are able to create a shape. You have been able to nurture the industry, grow the industry, or promoted that industry to be part of that. But I think today I believe that we are at the lower bottom of the hockey stick growth,
Hmm.
and we will continue to see that significant quarter on quarter add on. And next 6 months, I personally feel a lot of investors will come after 6 months. You know, of course, at the time, more value would be created. But those who are coming now would be a good bet on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Okay. So, Alok, and I want you to just take a moment and tell me what has been the most rewarding aspect of building Talent Recruit for you.
I think it had it has made me more patient. I was very aggressive sometimes, and second is the resilience it has shown.
Hmm.
Because if you are committed to your plan, vision, mission, I can tell you nothing can stop you in the world, whosoever, and if you continue to lead and pursue your dream, you will have hundreds of problems, obstacles, and but I personally feel the problem would be solved one after another if you are continue to commit yourself to the vision. So I think that resilience, grit, and that confidence that we are going to deliver value to the world and make Indian flag fly high always.
Very well said. And now that brings us to the end of this conversation. But before I let you go, I've prepared five quick rapid fire questions for you. Are you ready?
Wow. Please go ahead.
Okay, question number one, a book that you would like to recommend to the youth that has greatly influenced your career journey in some or the other way.
So I tell you something which is maybe unique, or I could be the only person who'd be telling you. I have never studied any book. I believe in common sense, and whatever is there, but I do not say that you should not. I know that
Yeah.
people are more wealthier in terms of the knowledge,
Hmm.
but I believe doing something, uh, acting upon on my own wisdom and understanding, and also I'm a sports person, so I believe in spending my time in running or playing sports. So, but having said that, your audience should not take my advice of not reading anything, but they should continue to read something, whatever they like. But I can't recommend any book because I have not gone through any books.
Okay. Okay, question number two. A productivity tool or app that you find most helpful in your daily tasks.
So of course, WhatsApp is one because that helped me communicate faster with my team,
Yeah,
and of course, mobile that helped me to remain always on the top of the world to communicate, and get information from wherever.
yeah.
I think these two tools are very important for me.
So question number three is a fun fact about you that most people don't know yet, although I already have two of those with me. But yeah, still a fun fact about you that most people don't know.
Last few years I started singing on SMU Lab. I have 1,000+ songs on SMU Lab, so that's my stress buster. Sometimes once in a month I pick up my phone and start singing. So I sing a lot of songs. Love to sing a lot of Indian Hindi songs largely.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a saying that don't tell me who you are, just tell me the brands you use. So I want you to describe yourself just using the names of three brands that you use.
Essex, I think that is the shoe generally, and otherwise I'm not a brand guy.
Hmm.
I pick up something that comes to me, and of course iPhone I use for quite some time. And the third, I'll say Microsoft, tools I use because that's I'm used to. So these are the three brands which I generally
Yeah,
use in my daily
that makes
process. Yeah.
sense. Okay, so what is your one piece of advice for the young audience watching this?
I think we need a lot of entrepreneurs in
Hmm.
our country because if we need to catch up with the US and China, the number of companies that has to come initial stage as startups have to grow multiple. Of course, we have grown multifold in last few years, but I think when we are looking to see ourselves by 2047 a developed nation, and we have to fast track that growth journey, we need a lot of entrepreneurs who can come with ideas, and I'm seeing that a lot of youngsters are they are unafraid of failure, and they are pursuing their dreams, but I think we need more of them who can create jobs rather than they can be part of the job stream.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Alok, for taking out the time to do this, and I hope this was worthy of your time. So thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely, Ankita, I'm really pleasure being part of this conversation, and thank you very much for having me here.
So, Alok, thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. And if you would like to stay updated with the latest developments and business insights from Talent Recruit, you can follow their channel on follow.us/startups. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.